David, you just rode through a huge construction zone here at Lansdowne Park, where I guess they're taking down the Coliseum today. And what are your feelings about that?
Well, I didn't actually ride through. I rode and parked, and then I had to put on the hard hat, the vest, and the boots, which we have to remind the public right now that you cannot get on this site. Although the gate is open, the signs are everywhere saying authorized people only. I do a weekly site tour, and I've been away on vacation for 2 weeks, so I was catching up now. There's been a lot of work done, a lot of excavation. A huge berm has appeared of the excavated soil now, and they're preparing to move the horticulture building in a couple of weeks' time, likely, and now preparing to demolish the Coliseum building. Some of that work could start today, but mostly sort of inside, not very visible work. It's more likely to be in a week or two that we'll actually see pieces of this building being knocked down. And
so how do you feel about this? Watching this come down.
There is a lot of history, of course, to this, both to this site, more than 100 years of history, but to this project itself. I continue to be with the majority of my residents wishing that it had come about in a different way and what we were building here was going to be something different. It seems to be a done deal, so my job as a councillor now is to make sure that safety, noise, dust, etc. rules, concerns are being addressed. Residents' concerns about dust.
Yeah, the construction foreman here said there's been a lot of unhappy calls to him in the last couple of days. People not liking the noise, etc.
Yeah,
but that's, I mean,
quite frankly, there is nothing to be done other than to insist that work not begin until 7 in the morning, and that we follow our standard protocol, and work isn't starting inappropriately early. Other than that, I would have to say to residents straight out, I'm sorry, but it's going to be really noisy and busy for 2.5 or 3 years.
Bill, you're parked outside the Coliseum here at Lansdowne Park. Lots of construction going on, and you're just watching them taking it down?
Yeah, basically you're here to see the destruction of Lansdowne Park.
Are you sad about this?
Not at all. I like to see progress. Glad to see some of these old buildings go.
Yeah.
I'm anxious to see the new.
What do you think to people that don't want to, what do you say to people that don't want to see this place changed at all and they want to keep it the way it is? And
well, I suppose that's their right to think that way. However, when you go around and see weeds growing up through a sea of pavement, to me that doesn't make a great amount of sense. There's no more exhibition here. It's just a non-used place. It's of no use as far as I'm concerned.
Dying.
Exactly.
Yeah. And do you hope to see CFL brought in here? What's your biggest hope for the new Lansdowne Park?
The CFL is the big one.
Yeah.
CFL is the big one.
It'd be nice to get the Rough Riders or some equivalent thereof back here, eh?
It certainly would.
Will you be you'll be in line to buy tickets then?
I'll be in line to buy season tickets.
Oh, really?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I came here when I was about 4 years old.
And I heard you saying earlier that you remember some of the Rough Rider games here.
Yeah, that's my fondest memories.
What do you remember? Like, do you remember any specific games?
Not really. It's just the fact of being out here, the excitement of being out here. The X was good there as well when I was here.
So it'll be nice to create some new memories in the future, though, eh?
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
It'd be better for the kids there, so they can finally go somewhere. This place has been sitting around for a long time there. It's maybe time for a change.
Yeah.